Hello, family. This is your friend Kenisha, and welcome to another episode of Momentum Mondays. This is an opportunity where I can get you stirred up, fired up, charged up, illuminated, excited, and ready to change and ready to go on this week. So, for the last 3 months, we have been leaning into the series All I Do Is Win. So we're going to take some time today and just go back and review what we've learned for these last few months. I want you to lean in and enjoy. We just came off of celebrating an entire month because we just made our 1 year. And I say, why do I say our? Because show is for you and not just for myself. So 1 year we just celebrated. So we'll be coming on now once a week for Momentum Mondays for about 10 minutes or less. And I just want to encourage you, but I also want to challenge you. Why? Remember what this is all about. The foundation is about transformation. And remember, we looked at the base word of transformation, which is to transform. And to transform means to make a thorough or dramatic change in character, form, or appearance. Remember, we broke the word transform down to trans as taking real people and navigating towards success. And form is forcing ourselves into radical metamorphosis or focusing on the right mindset. Remember, we want to transform ourselves first. Remember, change you, then we can go out and change the world. So we have a brand new series that we're starting on today. It's called, guess what? All I Do Is Win. That's right. Say that with me. Our brand new series title is Ready, Go. All I do is win. Period. That's it. Finito. Now you may say, Kenisha, I've played with you before and I beat you. But all I do is win. Papa John, Dr. John C. Maxwell has a book, and that book is called Sometimes You Win, Sometimes You Not Lose. It says sometimes you learn. So when we can wrap our minds around that perspective, then really we can embrace this notion of all I do is win. And specifically for today, our title is Hunt Down Your Dream. Hunt it down. Go after it. Seek after it. But before we go a little bit too deep, I want us to look at this word. I'm going to read you the definition of win. It says this: a successful result in a contest, conflict, bet, or other endeavor or victory. So when you say, you know what, Dr. Kenisha, what is it that I'm winning in? You fill in the blank. In every area of your life and in my life as well. This is called, the new series title is All I Do Is Win. You say that. Go. All I do is win. I'm going to say to you, all you do is win. And then all we do is win. So our specific title or subtitle for today is No Fear. Check this out. K-N-O-W, fear. What did you just say to me, Dr. Kenisha? That's right. I want you to K-N-O-W, fear. Remember, last week we talked about overcome internal self-defeat. And we talked about all of this negative self-talk that happens in our mind. Well, this week we're talking about we want to know, to get to know fear. So let me read to you the definition of the word fear. It is an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or a threat. So when I'm in fear, normally that seems to not be a good thing. That's how people typically generally look at fear. So then why would I want someone to know it? K-N-O-W, know. Like I get to know my friends, or I get to know someone new when if I'm new on a job. Why would I know fear? Here's a couple of quotes that I love. This one, the first was by Eleanor Roosevelt. She says this: you gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You are able to say to yourself, I have lived through this horror. I can take the next thing that comes along. You must do the thing you think you cannot do. Wow. She said, when you stop and look fear in the face, it lets you know that you can go on. To me, that sounds like knowing fear. And I can remember times in my life where I had to go through that. I've shared with you before, I've gone through a divorce many years ago. But I remember during that season how I did not want it to happen. And I was so fearful of what was on the other side of that divorce. So I did not want to, listen, I did not want the KNOW fear. I wanted to NO fear. No fear, eliminate it. But at the end of the day, I had to go through it. And I survived. Go figure. Now you may say, why in the world would you ever beckon fear to come to you? Here's why. And I've stated this for the last few weeks, but I want this to get into your psyche. I want this to get deep down inside of you and to your subconscious mind. So then it begins to be effortless. And you just know it, you believe it, you receive it. Why? Everything worthwhile is uphill. Dr. John C. Maxwell has taught us that. So if we're going to get to a place in our lives where everything that we do is successful, all I do is win, we're going to have to really embrace this notion of success and significance. But we're going to have to do that through understanding this notion of when we don't feel like we've won, when we don't feel like we've mastered what we were trying to master. So when I say come here, fear, KNOW fear, I know fear. To say no to fear, NO fear, that means that I don't run away from that which makes me afraid. I run to it because I understand that anything that's going to be filled with success or significance or of value, fear is a part of the process. Ask anybody that's successful with that. So our thought for today is failure is my friend. Yeah, I said it. Failure, it's my friend. Just like I KNOW fear, failure is my friend. And here's what failure simply means. A lack of success. That's the definition of it. So you may say, okay, a lack of success is your friend, Dr. Kenisha? What planet are you living on? Keep with me. So Henry Ford, I'm sure you've all heard of Ford vehicles before. Here's what Henry Ford said. Failure is only the opportunity more intelligently to begin again. I'm going to read that again. Henry Ford. Failure is only the opportunity more intelligently to begin again. So if failure means a lack of success and I make failure my friend, that means when I experience the failure, the lack of success, it allows me to begin again more intelligently. That's why all I do is win. Because even when I fail, then it allows me to know what did not work. It's all about what you think. Now I want us to go to, look really quickly in our book. This is Chase the Lion by Mark Batterson. And this is coming from page 125. Let's see as we embrace it. It says, the cure for fear of failure isn't success. The cure for the fear of failure is failure in small enough doses that we build up an immunity to it. So I don't get cured from failure? You mean I've got to learn how to fail in order to learn how to fail, in order to fail, in order to get to success and significance? Yep. Mark also goes on to say, God is in the business of helping us overcome our fears, but he often does it by bringing us face to face with our worst fears. He graciously brings us back to the place of failure. And then he not only helps us pick up the broken pieces, but he also puts them back together again. And here's this other portion that I love. Remember, I employ failure. Failure is employed by me. When a lion's roar registers in the auditory cortex, the brain sends an immediate message to the body. Run away as fast as you can. And I'm pretty sure that's what I would do. That's the normal reaction. But lion chasers, you, lion chaser, me, we are not normal. They don't run away from what they're afraid of. They run toward the roar. They don't seek safety. They seek solutions that scare them to life. Lion chaser, you are not built to run from fear. You are not built to run from failure. You are built to run after it. All right, I hope that you have enjoyed our review of our episodes. Remember, all we do is win. Every day, all day. Remember, Dr. John C. Maxwell wrote the book, Sometimes You Win, Sometimes You Learn. So even with what people call losses, we still win any day, every day, all day. Hey, this is your friend Kenisha. I am for you. I want your success. Hey, I love you. Have a great day. Bye.